it's Kate and Chris here with a bit of a video update. It's been quite a while since our last video. I'm very sorry about that. Time flies when you're having fun. And so our last video was the end of our Kickstarter campaign for the new project REN. We were successful. That's the last video, us going woohoo!
We had a cake.
We had a cake and
champagne.
Everything. We did.
Today we have nothing.
We have nothing, no. It's been an amazing ride since then, really. Things are going really well. We are really ready to start the new year with a bang. And so, since the Kickstarter campaign, what have we been doing? We have been to a couple of conventions.
Yep.
With the old project Born of Hope, and obviously talking a lot about REN. So we went off to, I went to 9 Worlds, I think that was afterwards, forgotten the date. Went off to 9 Worlds, which was a new London convention, which was really good fun. Talked about Born of Hope and tried to tell people about REN whenever I could, showing them flyers. In fact, no, thinking about it, 9 Worlds was while we were doing the campaign, I remember.
Oh, was it?
So I was a little bit like, ah! So after that, though, we went off to RenCon in Germany, which was great fun. We hadn't been there for like about 3 years or something. RenCon was like the first convention, really, that I took Born of Hope to when we were doing the test shoot, and then went there for about 3 years after that. We showed the preview of Born of Hope and everything, so it was so nice to get back there to Germany with the new project.
Born of Hope is very... it's been very successful. It's quite big down there. We've got lots of fans in Germany, so hi German fans.
Hello.
And because of Born of Hope and Lord of the Rings, Connection, Tolkien, we were a little bit like, well, how are they going to react to REN? Because REN is obviously inspired by Tolkien, inspired by Lord of the Rings, but it's an original project. So how are they going to... And luckily for us, they really loved it, and there was a lot of buzz about it down there. So that was really cool.
That was very cool. The weekend after that, I went down to Comic-Con in London, which was crazy. I've been all over the world doing stuff and never in the UK. So I went off to Comic-Con to go and check it out because we'll hopefully take REN to Comic-Con next year. And then the weekend after that, it was quite crazy. This was like October, November. I went off to Barcelona to visit the Tolkien Society out there and attend EstelCon, which was their kind of yearly sort of gathering and convention. Very honoured to be invited out there. I think I was their first sort of guest that they invited out, which was so cool. They were really welcoming. Thank you guys if you're watching. Thank you everyone, and had a great time. Got a cool t-shirt. Obviously told them loads about REN as well. Then we came back and then we started getting some merchandising.
Yep. We
got a shop up and running. We got our REN mugs. Oh, it's in a wrapper. Quick, get it out. We got some REN mugs made, and also from our Kickstarter campaign, REN coins.
Oh, the coins.
You probably can't see this properly, but we got some amazing
pictures on the website.
Coins made. And these are the ones from the Kickstarter campaign, from the add-on section. We will also be very shortly, I think, starting processing the new coins with our family on it. A wonderful German family bought the face on a coin, and they are going to be on one of the REN coins, and we're coming up with some interesting characters for them for the show.
I hope they like that.
I hope they like that. We will talk with them about it. And I'm hoping to do some more coins as well. We'll sort of sort that out in the new year. But then you can hopefully get the whole set of REN coins, which will be very cool. But if you want to check any of those things out, I'll put a link to the shop in the description below. What else has happened? We have, as well as James, who's on as our head designer for all the great props, we have Miriam Davies has joined us.
Yeah.
She is our costume designer, and we met up with Miriam just before Christmas and went through a whole load of mood boards, which are basically just a bunch of pictures from the internet and from magazines, putting together sort of ideas of maybe themes or sort of ideas of shape and costumes and colour and lots of things like that.
It's not actually designing the costume.
No.
It's more the concept of a character. Another thing that we've been doing is sort of looking at backstory to the whole world, because one of the things that's going to make a huge difference is that it's not just going to be a show of like 6 episodes and a girl who gets a mark and running away and stuff like that. There's got to be more to it than that. So we've been looking at what kind of world is it that you guys are going to be thrown straight into in episode 1. That's where Tolkien sort of comes in as a really great inspiration, because that's what he did. He didn't just write a story about a hobbit that went from there to there. Yeah. But if you go into individual...
You know, where the hobbit was the son of this hobbit and that hobbit.
Yeah, yeah, and he met this king, and that king was from that line, and that country was there, and so all of that. So that's really where the inspiration comes from.
Yeah, and it's why it's so exciting, because we're creating this entire world and things. So lots of things have been going on, despite our silence here on YouTube. And yes, we're very excited about the new year. 2013 has been pretty exciting so far. This last half of it with Ren really starting to happen with the Kickstarter campaign that you guys helped us with. And now 2014 is the year when we go shoot it. We've got about 4 months to prep and get everything sorted, with the hope of filming it in May. And
this is really where the project sort of gathers pace.
Oh yeah, it's going to get a lot quicker.
And you guys are going to start probably end of January, start seeing a lot coming on the website about backstory, about myths.
Once the cast comes in.
More sketches, more costumes, boom, 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 boom,
yeah,
and it's going to escalate.
Crew.
Yeah, it's going to escalate, rump, and then into production. So it's going to be hell of an exciting year.
It's going to be a great year.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for a fantastic 2013. Have an awesome New Year's holiday, and we will see you in 2014.